Many of the elections in Cedar Rapids select a single winner. Presently, Cedar Rapids uses a runoff election system to elect officials. If no candidate receives a majority of the vote in the general election, a runoff election is held between the top two candidates. This runoff election must be 4 weeks after the general election per state law, and unfortunately, that puts it really close to Thanksgiving. Ballots cannot be printed until any challenges or recounts are resolved. Runoff elections are costly and suffer from low turnout. Since Cedar Rapids adopted its charter in 2005, 6 of the 9 city election cycles and 11 out of 39 races required runoffs. Even in the best case scenario, like the recent mayoral race where the outcome strongly supported the winning candidate, these elections are costly, roughly $80,000 in the last race, and they see a drop in turnout, close to 7,000 voters in the last race. Runoff systems are laudable because they seek a majority winner. Ideally, this could be achieved without needing a separate election. That is exactly what instant runoff voting is, a series of runoff votes conducted instantaneously. Voters fill out a single ballot indicating how they would vote in a runoff if their candidate was eliminated. So, no additional election is necessary. A majority winner can be found efficiently and cost-effectively. In short, instant runoff voting can be described in 3 steps. Any candidate with a majority wins. If no candidate has a majority, the lowest vote getter is eliminated. Their voters' votes go to their next choice. This process is repeated until a winner is found. I emphasize again that this is no different than a series of sequential runoffs, except that you know the voter preferences in one ballot, so you don't need to run separate elections. Let's take a look at some real-world examples. This race for Salt Lake City Council District 3 is an example of a single-round winner. Wharton received well over 50% of the voters' first-choice votes and wins the election in one round. Here is an example of a multi-round race for the mayor of Cottonwood Heights, Utah in 2021. As you can see, no candidate received a majority of the first-choice votes. In round 2, Halbeck is eliminated first. The colors indicate the breakdown of Halbeck's voters' second choice. Those votes are then reallocated to their second choice, and there's still no winner. Schwartz is eliminated in round 3, and their voters' votes go to their next choice. Finally, Evans is eliminated, and Weichers wins with 4,619 votes to Cran's 4,117. I want to bring your attention to a feature of real-world elections, the inactive ballots. These are voters who chose Halbeck, Schwartz, or Evans, but did not rank Weichers or Cran. They either disliked those 2 candidates or were indifferent to which of them won. This is a feature, not a bug. These voters were given an option to express a preference for Weichers and Cran, and they chose to abstain. It is part of their expression as voters. This is far superior to a separate runoff election, where there might be voters who wanted to express a preference but were unable to attend. In an instant runoff election, all voters are given an equal voice to rank as many or as few candidates as they want.